warm political discussions, and trading stories only on the
I've
newspaper
seen
review.
that
Mm,
back in Burundi,
yes,
the Burundi government has suspended
yes.
Agathon Rwasa's main opposition party.
Mm,
The main opposition party in Burundi has been suspended. They're saying that the Burundi's Interior Ministry
yes,
announced the suspension of the National Freedom Council,
yes,
the main opposition party, citing irregularities that critics called an attempt to stifle dissent ahead of the 2025
yes,
legislative elections.
yes,
The ministry said it was responding to complaints by 8 leaders
yes.
from the party, also known as CNL. These leaders were ousted after opposing the party's president,
Mm,
Agathon Rwasa, in two recent party congresses. All activities organized by irregular constituted groups are suspended nationwide. That is the ministry speaking. Now, these I don't think that this can ever happen here in Kenya.
yes.
I think we have we have enough freedom because
Yes.
you cannot think of suspending the Kenya's main opposition party. You know,
Yes.
here in Kenya we have only one opposition party,
Yeah.
and that is now the Azimio One Kenya Alliance
Yes.
is our opposition party for now.
Mm.
Now think of suspending the opposition.
Yeah, I don't think it can happen in Kenya. It can't apply at all.
But remember now, this is a different case in Burundi.
Yes.
Because now this opposition party, there is this leader of the opposition party, the equal to Raila Odinga here in Kenya.
Yes.
His name is Agathon Rwasa, and he is the leader of the opposition party in Burundi,
Yes.
the main opposition party CNL.
Yes.
And they are saying that he has suspended. He has ousted 8 members from the
Yes.
opposition party because of disagreements.
Yes.
Let's give it an example, like here in Kenya. We have the opposition party with Raila Odinga.
Yeah.
We have guys like Kalonzo Musyoka
Yes.
and the rest.
Yes.
So if in case of a disagreement and they are ousted by the opposition party leader,
Yes.
who is Raila Odinga, then I think that is a different story. But I think now, because you guys are brought up by the same grievances as the opposition,
Yes.
you are providing the checks and balances
Yes.
for the same government. I don't think that guys should be disagreeing. But for example, in a case like where we have the proposed housing bill,
Yes.
the proposed finance bill here in Kenya,
Yes.
which has elicited mixed reactions.
Yes.
We've seen that maybe some guys from the opposition are in support of the proposed finance bill 2023,
Yeah,
and others from the Kenya Kwanza government are against it.
Yes.
Only that we don't know what will happen when they go to vote for the bill, because I remember the president gave a warning that we'll be waiting to see which member of parliament
From
from
their
Kenya
party.
Kwanza will not be supporting
Yes.
this bill.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
On my side, use liquor taxes to establish rehab centers, counties told. A national government agency has urged counties to use their revenues from liquor licensing to build rehabilitation centers for addicts. The call by the National Authority for the Campaign Against Alcohol and Drug is coming at a time when the country has intensified its war
Yes.
against the consumption of narcotics and illicit brews. Western Region Nakanda boss Sarah Koskei said the law requires the devolved units to spend up to 15% of the revenue from liquor licensing to establish the centers. So basically they want the government to use
The tax from the alcohol.
yes, from the alcohol, 15% of it to construct the rehabilitation centers
Yes.
to help the same people who consume the same.
It is giving back to the society. It is
Yes.
taking by the right hand and giving back the left hand.
Which I think is a good idea.
Yes, people should benefit from for example,
Yes.
the taxes we pay. The taxes we pay should be used. For example, this is what the government does. Part of the taxes we pay, you remember, these are taxes are source of revenue for the government.
Yes.
These are the same money they use for development and the rest. So we use our money for development. That is what should happen to these guys who consume alcohol.